Hello, friends. God love you. I love you. No weapons formed against our expansion or communion with God will ever prosper. This message is if God has given you a vision or given you an idea, follow through with it. And do not be afraid that you do not have the entire puzzle piece, because you're not going to get the whole puzzle piece, right? That's not how God be working. God reads our mind and gives us what our energetic frequency is aligned with our thoughts, okay? If you want your life to be better than what it is, and every soul that is not living in its highest timeline has that wanting, it has that energetic pull, and we have to align with it, right? We can be living one reality and then our higher selves is in another reality. When I first heard about stuff like that, I didn't really get it. But now it's absolutely all about alignment. This is why when God gave me a vision 3 years ago, before I started this healing journey, I wasn't in alignment with what I am in alignment with right now. God gave me a vision. It was like, you're going to be ministering. I had no idea that my life would have changed how it did, a complete 180 degree. And I am ministering, telling people online, on the social medias, to just love God and love themselves, okay? At the time, I used to be a heavy drinker and in low vibrational energy, and that wasn't in alignment with my highest timeline. Now, my life is so free. I used to be the type of person that would like plan every single thing down to the T, which would stress me out because it gave no room for fun. I was planning fun, not having fun. And I see moms do this all the time. Moms will plan a vacation, and because moms be holding it down, right? Let's just say what it is. Like, majority women that have a backbone, that's actually have a good heart, will run a family and be the one that's doing everything and be the one that's not enjoying everything because they want to make sure everything goes right. And that's who I was, right? I had no room for adventure. Now my life is all about adventure. I just know when God wake me up, I say thank you, I do my prayers, I do my rituals, and the day unfolds. Like right now, I'm on this huge estate. I was thinking to myself, because my skin is breaking out, I can tell the cooks are using the oil to cook the food in that is not resonating with my body. And I was like, God, I need to be eating some cleaner food, right? That was just a thought of mine. And I was hanging out by the pool today, just relaxing, getting in the sun, talking to my ancestors. And then it was like, yo, we need to go for a walk and move this energy around. Ended up walking for miles. Not really having a direction. I just know I wanted to move my body because when I walk, my thinking and my messages are better. And I stopped someplace because where I'm at in the mountains, it doesn't really get a signal for me to get a bike to go anywhere. So after 40 minutes in, it was like, all right, we got to go to the bathroom. So we need to get a bike and go somewhere. And I looked up the first restaurant and boop, it's on this amazing estate. It's freaking huge. It's absolutely just everywhere I go is beautiful. Everywhere I go, my intuition leads me. It's magnificent. I got this whole restaurant to myself, okay? And guess what? They got Ayurvedic food on the menu. Clean food for me to eat. I had the most amazing 4-course meal. I'm waiting on my dessert and my cappuccino, mochaccino, something. My life is absolutely different because God gave me a vision and so good. God gave me a vision and I ended up following it without a clear sight of where I was going. Every time I make a video, I'm talking about loving yourself in communion with God. When you love yourself, you are tapping into a different frequency. And I'm talking about some real deep love where it will become impossible for you to tolerate any BS from anybody. Like, I don't even tolerate BS from myself, okay? When you love yourself deeply, you are going to do absolutely everything in your power for your best interest and your highest good, right? When you commune with God, it is like loving yourself, right? God wants us to have the best life ever, okay? God did not create this amazing, beautiful planet, and this planet is freaking gorgeous. I'm seeing a lot of it for myself with my own eyes. That's what I told God I wanted to do. I want to see this entire planet. And guess what we've been doing? We going around this world and we seeing some things. And we having some lovely experiences. And that's what God wants for us, to experience this amazing planet. That's what this life is about, to enjoy ourselves, not to be working hard and stressing out over nothing. Because we're all going to die one day. And hopefully before we die, we have enjoyed ourselves, right? To the fullest. If God gives you a vision, friends, if you got a talent, if you are creative, and everybody's got creativity within them, when you love yourself, you'll find out. Like, I started drawing a couple of months ago, and when I be looking through my art book, I'll be like, wow, this is pretty good. We have a lot of creativity within us. And if God is like, hey, start this business, start it. Don't be like, how am I going to get all this money and try to figure it all out? Like, that's for God to figure out. You just take one step, okay? That's all you need to do, is take one step in that direction, and the path will slowly unfold for you. I had no idea that I would be starting my own business. I had no idea that I would have published my own book. I had no idea that I would be providing services to help people. I had no idea that I would be on the social media encouraging people, praising God, talking about God, my bestie, okay? God is absolutely my bestie, because every day I wake up, I'll be like, oh my God, I cannot believe how amazing my life is. I'm so happy I have the opportunity to heal myself, work on myself, love myself, and be a better example than I was before for my children, right? Life is here to teach us, and we are also here to enjoy it. So if you are not enjoying your life right now to your fullest potential, the first thing I will highly suggest for you to do is sit in silence and talk with God and be like, God, show me the way, because I don't want to work this 9-to-5 anymore. I don't want to be sending my kids to public school where they get in this programming and they eating this terrible food. I don't want to be in this matrix anymore. Show me what to do. And God is going to show you one step at a time. And while you're at it, one step at a time, friends, please love on yourself. Take care of your vessel, okay? My life is, I'm very grateful every day. Every day it's like, wow, I can't believe this. When the life I was living before, you know, people, you got a big house and you think you have everything, and then you feel like I was unfulfilled, right? And I didn't want to be just drinking myself to death, because that was the path of the other me, right? Memory was going bad, medications and alcohol. It's not a good combination. What was I thinking? I wasn't thinking. And now I have restored myself. I no longer drink alcohol. And I'm so grateful for that, because after drinking for like 30 years, when God was like, stop drinking, I didn't fall off the wagon. I didn't have any relapses. I was not like, oh, you know, like, because I can't hide from God. If I were to walk into a bar, if I were to go someplace and get me a 6-pack, God would have seen it all. And I want to be my best version for God. And I've never felt as amazing as I do now without alcohol. Alcohol has never given me the feeling that I have now. The feeling that God has given me, it's out of this world. That's why I be like, commune with your bestie. If you want your life to change, God will change it 180 degrees. Everything about me is just completely different. And I'm so grateful to God for the opportunity. So friends, if you want your life to be different, if you want your life to change, if you want to improve something, if you want to start a business, if you need courage, if you need confidence, go inward, pray, talk to God, and God will show you the way, okay? That is the message. God love you. I love you. Have a super awesome, wonderful day, friends, from wherever you're watching from. Bye.